Santa Maria 8 Hancock Field. Information. Whiskey. 1735 Zulu. Arriving runway 12. Departing runway 12. Wind 350 degrees 4 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Rain. Sky conditions broken at 950. Overcast at 1000. Temperature 34. Dew point 27. Altimeter 2987. Be advised, towering cumulus observed nearby. Advise on initial contact you have. Information. Whiskey.
Alright everyone, welcome aboard. Today we're sitting at Santa Maria Airport.
Santa Maria 8 Hancock Field. Information. Whiskey. 1730.
We're going to do a short IFR flight to Camarillo. We have a Pilotedge going. And we're sitting in the REP 172. Alright, let's get this started.
Cast at 1000. Temperature 34. Dew point 27. Altimeter 2987. Be advised, towering cumulus observed nearby. Advise on initial contact you have. Information. Whiskey.
Alright, information. Whiskey. Let's get our clearance. To 1.9er. That's a ground frequency. Now, since I'm running custom weather, I have to say information Zulu to let them know I'm running custom weather.
Delta, Santa Barbara approach. Radar contact 4 miles northeast Santa Maria Airport. Santa Maria altimeter 3002. Maintain appropriate view for altitude.
Altimeter 303 450 Delta.
Airport 3002.
Correction 3002 450 Delta.
Santa Maria ground, Skyhawk 1728 X-ray is on the east ramp with information Whiskey, IFR to Camarillo.
So 1728 X-ray. Santa Maria ground clear to Camarillo Airport after departure. Fly heading 300. Radar vector San Marcos. Direct Ventura VOR direct. Maintain 4,000. Expect 7,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.15. Squawk 6301.
Roger, Skyhawk 1728 X-ray is clear to the Camarillo Airport. On departure, fly heading 300. Radar vectors to San Marcos, Ventura, then direct. Climb to 4,000. Expect 7,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.15. Squawk 6301. Skyhawk 1728 X-ray.
1728 X-ray, thank you. Advisory taxi. Expect runway 30.
Roger that. I'll advise when ready to taxi, expect runway 20, and I also have information Zulu. I'm running custom weather.
Roger, and that'll be runway 30 for departure.
Runway 30 for departure, 728 X-ray. Plan. Heading 300 on departure. Departure. Then San Marcos, Romeo's. Marcos, San Marcos, then Ventura, then direct Camarillo. Right, Camarillo, and then 4,000, 7,000, 10 minutes after. Departure is 124.15. Put that down here. 24.15. Then I'll put squawk 6301. 6301 in the box. Okay, gauges. So
7 Charlie Delta 10 right heading 150.
150, 7 Charlie Delta.
Let me readjust my fuel. So sometimes when you, for some reason, my fuel keeps changing. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps changing. And the pilot load, the weights keep changing. I don't know why it does that. So I'll go ahead and bring up the fuel, and sometimes my weather will change. Okay, it's the same. Okay, that's my weather broken cumulus, and I have a stratus layer. The stratus layer, let's see, the stratus is going to be overcast. And what's the layers? Bases. I'll make the base about 900 feet. Tops are going to be 4,900. Now the cumulus. Now this broken cumulus base is going to be about 2,000. 2,000 tops. Okay, about 1,800 on the cumulus. That's going to be a broken layer of cumulus. And I also have visibility, no precip, considerable variation static, climb rate on thermals. All right, and my wind layers. All right, let's get back to it. All right, on my weather, I'm running Visual XP Ultimate for the scenery and the clouds. Again, manual weather. All right, so I got that set up. Let's get the map on the Zabit tab. That's set up. Let's do the IFR map, low end route map.
7 Charlie Delta, contact Sir Bridge 124.15. Correction, 124.35, 2435.
Over to 2435, 7 Charlie Delta.
Okay, strobes off. Okay. That's it. That's it.
SoCal approach, Sierra 647 Charlie Delta at 5,000.
Compass heading
347 Charlie Delta, SoCal approach, San Diego altimeter 3000. Turn 10 degrees right, center maintain 4,200.
264 on the compass.
10 degrees right and 3,200, 7 Charlie Delta.
I confirm 4,200.
Oh, 4,200, 7 Charlie Delta.
Okay, we're ready. I see the birds. All right. Salmon rear ground, Skyhawk 172, 8 X-rays on the east ramp with information Zulu, ready to taxi.
172, 8 X-ray, runway 30, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi to Tree 0 via Alpha, 728 X-ray. Okay, it's going to be a left. Tree 0 via Alpha.
07 Charlie Delta, if you give me another 10 degrees right, turn 10 degrees right.
10 degrees right to 1707 Charlie Delta.
Now for the scenery, I'm using a Simheaven X World Pro America airport enhancement package. Also using a Global Force version 2. On my system specs. Turn. Right turn. System specs RTX 4090 with the i9 13900K processor. My motherboard is a MAG Z790 DDR4. Alright, we got that. Towers 118.3. Tower 118.3, departure 124.15. Alright, here we go. Santa Maria, what is it? Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk 172, 8 X-rays holding short of runway 30 at Alpha 8, ready for takeoff.
172 8 X-ray, Santa Maria Tower, wind calm, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30, 72, 8 X-ray. Alright, makes it rich. Strobes on. Finals clear. In the green. Airspeed's alive. We'll be going into the clouds in a little bit at 900 feet. I also have a force feedback by Brunner. It's the Brunner CLS force feedback. I think it's the CLS NG, something like that.
SoCal approach, calling for a radio check, 7 Charlie Delta.
7 Charlie Delta, loud and clear, turn right heading 270.
270, 7 Charlie Delta.
328 X-ray, contact Santa Barbara, departure.
Going to departure, 728 X-ray, see ya. Santa Barbara departure, Skyhawk 172, 8 X-rays, 1,200, climbing 4,000.
For 7 Charlie Delta, 3.5 miles from Vida, maintain 3,800 till establish localizer, clear localizer, runway 27 approach.
Maintain 3,800 till established, cleared for the RNAV 27 approach, 7 Charlie Delta.
I confirm that's the localizer for runway 27 approach.
I filed for the RNAV. If I could continue on the RNAV, that'd be great. 7 Charlie Delta.
Otter 7 Charlie Delta, you doing the Yankee or Zulu?
Affirmative, 7 Charlie Delta.
Was that the Yankee or the Zulu? RNAV approach.
It was the Yankee, 7 Charlie Delta.
For 7 Charlie Delta, maintain 3,800 till established published segment of the approach cleared RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach.
Maintain 3,800 till established on the RNAV 27 approach. Cleared for the RNAV 27, 7 Charlie Delta.
1728 X-ray, Santa Barbara, departure, verified transponders on.
Transponders on, and 1728 X-rays 1,900, climbing 4,000.
1728 X-ray, Santa Barbara, departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
Climb and maintain 7,000, 728 X-ray.
08 Delta, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
135.5.
Didn't see that transponder was off. Wow. Turned it off and didn't look at it. That's why checklists are important. Set up to 7,000.
4508 Delta, set at correction, Los Angeles Center, Bakersfield, altimeter 3003.
Outside, kind of hazy, visibility not that great. We've got some big cumulus clouds. Let's get rid of Santa Maria. Up to 7,000, Santa Maria. Camarillo on the ATIS, we're turning the rate 126.025. And we'll turn into the ATIS. Still kind of faint, so we'll tune into it a little bit later on our takeoff or departure checklist, climb checklist. Landing light off.
328 X-ray, turn left direct San Marcos.
Left turn direct San Marcos, 728 X-ray.
7 Charlie Delta, contact number tower 118.3.
Over to 18.3, 7 Charlie Delta. San Diego Tower, Sirius 347 Charlie Delta. 2.8 miles from Remo, inbound on 27.
347 Charlie Delta, Lumber Tower, wind 2806, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27, cleared to land, 7 Charlie Delta.
United 2154, contact Los Angeles Center, 133.2. United 2154, Los Angeles Center, distant via Channing 5, arrival, report leaving flight level 270.
Frames per second of around 31. I also have 64 gigabytes of RAM. My specs again, RTX 4090 with 64 gigs of RAM. Running X-Plane on a SSD drive, I think a 4 terabyte SSD drive. I have five hard drives on my computer. So one hard drive is dedicated for X-Plane only. After takeoff checklist complete. Traffic off to my right at 4 o'clock. Lower than me. $1,700 to go.
San Diego Tower, Sirius 347 Charlie Delta at Charlie 5 Charlie for signature.
47 Charlie Delta, taxi signature via Charlie, monitor ground, have a great day.
Signature via Charlie, monitor ground. You have a great day as well, 7 Charlie Delta.
Delta, contact Vegas, full approach 118.8.
Baker's field approach November 4508 Delta at 7,500.
Number 4508 Delta Bakersfield approach altimeter 3003.
3003 4508 Delta.
800 to go. Looks like we're headed towards that big cumulus cloud straight ahead. Hopefully we'll get some turbulence in it. I'm also sitting in a DOF Reality 8.6 full motion chair with a Butt Kicker Pro attached to it. So the Butt Kicker Pro, it vibrates the whole chair. Sometimes when I like go through turbulence or adjust my speed, you can feel it vibrating. Have a pretty good headwind. The ground speed's pretty low. Alright, with our cruising altitude is 7,000. Frames per second still. Ground speed's picking up. Pretty big cloud. I'll be hand flying this the whole way. Sometimes the autopilot acts up with this runner force feedback deal. I don't know why. Some days it'll be acting okay. It'll control this plane, and some days it'll act. It won't engage the autopilot. So I'll just hand fly this the whole flight. And also have a bit, or what is it, a reality, XP realistic for the sounds, the wind and flap sounds, and touchdown sounds, the reality XP. A little bit of turbulence now in the cloud. Yeah, it's bouncing. Chair is moving a little bit. Going side to side a little bit.
United 2154, thank you. Contact Los Angeles, center 125.27.
I feel the yoke is pulling a little bit, pulling and pushing, trying to simulate updrafts and downdrafts. The chair's going up and down a little bit. That's the heave, and a little bit of the surge.
United 2154, Los Angeles, center, thank you. Palmdale altimeter 3007.
Frames per second. Some of those updrafts and downdrafts. And IMC. Ventura and Camarillo. San Marcos. Frames per second. If I hover around 30 frames per second, that gives me a pretty good gameplay. It's pretty smooth at 32, especially with the high graphics settings that I have. I have the clouds on maximum and pretty much everything else on high. My Steam VR, I also have to watch how I adjust the Steam VR because that'll also drastically affect the frame rates. So I think that on the per eye numbers for Steam VR, it's I think 40 something percent, and then on the per app setting, I have it at 60% for the X-Plane setting. If I go any higher, it'll tank my frame rates. And I tried Open or Pimax XR runtime, and that doesn't work on my computer for some reason. Steam always works better instead of this Pimax XR runtime. That's why I stay with Steam. See if we can let the ATIS for Camarillo a little bit louder.
26, altimeter 2986. Be advised, towering cumulus observed nearby. Advise on initial contact to have information X-rating.
So we'll be saying we have information Zulu for the custom
Camarillo
weather.
information Yankee 1815 Zulu. Arriving runway 08. Departing runway 08. Wind 350 degrees 5 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Rain. Sky conditions broken at 0. Scattered at 1,100. Temperature 35. 2.26. Altimeter 2986. Be advised, towering cumulus observed nearby. Advise on initial contact to have information Yankee.
Alright, information Zulu. I think we'll land on runway 26.
Camarillo information Yankee 1815 Zulu. Arriving runway 08. Departing runway 08. Wind 350 degrees 5 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Rain. Sky conditions broken at 0. Scattered at 1,100. Temperature 35. 2.26. Altimeter 2986. Be advised, towering cumulus observed nearby. Advise on initial contact to have information Yankee.
But I'll load up the runway 26 for Camarillo because winds are out at 350. So to land into the wind, I need at least runway 26. So that'll give me a right crosswind. Procedure, approach 26, I believe 26 Yankee. Approach 26 Yankee. And we'll say we'll enter at maybe Sespe. We'll try Sespe. We'll just load it, not activate it. Alright, still headed to San Marcos, and we'll ask for the runway 26 Yankee. Enter at Sespe. 29 frames per second.
Bakersfield approach November 450 Delta, airfield inside.
Missouri Delta, radar services terminated, squawk 5, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved for 508 Delta.
028 X-ray, contact Santa Barbara, approach 120.55.
20.55, 728 X-ray.
Southwest at 3,500 descent to 1,500 inbound full stop with X-ray.
Uh, 4508 Delta, Bakersfield Tower, join left downwind 30 right.
Left downwind 30 right, 450 Delta.
Santa Barbara approach, Skyhawk 1728 X-ray level 7000.
01728 X-ray, Santa Barbara approach, Santa Barbara altimeter 29908.
29908, 728 X-ray.
United 2154, contact Joshua, approach 126.1.
Joshua approach, good morning, United 2154, 17400, descending via.
United 2154, Joshua approach, thank you, Palmdale, altimeter 3007.
San Marcos. I didn't sequence to Ventura, 40 miles of Ventura. Miles of Ventura.
Information ending. Camarillo, information ending. 1815 Zulu. Arriving.
Mercury Delta, runway 30 right, clear to land, we're variable at 4.
Wind 3.
30 right, clear to land, number 4, 450 Delta.
Let's get the frequencies ready. .128.2 Camarillo Tower 128.2. Put that down here. .128.2 is the tower. I think they might hand us off one more time. We'll ask for the runway or RNAV 26 approach Yankee. We'll enter at set speed. Set speed in 4,000. Clouds coming up. See if we get some more turbulence as we get close to these clouds. Really don't feel much turbulence. Some slight jolts here and there. Set speed. We're gonna enter at
2154, contact Sir Calibration 134.2.
enter at set
34-2
speed.
United 2154.
28 X-ray, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 5,000.
Descend at pilot's discretion. Maintain 5,000. 728 X-ray.
Circle approach, good morning, United 2154, 8000, descending via information India, request RNAV Yankee, runway 8 approach from Wabbit.
Alright, so our descent
United
checklist.
2154, Sir Calibration Burbank, altimeter 298, correction, 299er at Wabbit, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 8 approach.
At Wabbit, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 8 approach, United 2154.
landing light on. We got the ATIS.
United 2154, traffic slightly right here at 12 o'clock. 2 miles, same direction, but appears to be diverging as you turn. Altitude indicates 8,500, appears to be climbing, type unknown.
Insight United 2154.
Butt Kicker Pro is vibrating the chair now. Down to 5,000. Rich here just a little.
Delta exit right, Foxtrot, taxi to the ramp via Alpha, possibly Cat 5.
Exit via Foxtrot, taxi via Alpha, 150.
25 miles to Ventura. Ascending to 5,000. 28 frames per second, still pretty good. Clouds straight ahead.
Flight 28 X-ray, contact point Migu approach 124.7.
24.7, 728 X-ray. Point Magoo approach, Skyhawk 1728 X-ray at level 5,000. I have information Zulu for Camarillo.
178, 1728 X-ray, Point Magoo approach, Oxnard, altimeter 3007, flighting 080, and do you have approach request?
3002, fly heading 080. I like the RNAV 26, please. I like to enter at SESP.
28 X-ray, expect that as information Quebec is now current.
Oh, roger that. I have information Zulu. I'm running custom weather. Okay, so we'll brief the approach. Flight heading 080. We're going to brief the approach. Going to run the RNAV 26 Yankee 080. All right, final approach course is 252.
28 X-ray, flight heading 070, vector Sesame.
Flight heading 070, vectors to Sesame 728 X-ray. All right, briefing approach.
United 2154,
RNAV 26 Yankee.
Over to Tower, United 2154.
On the missed approach, we're going to climb to 3000 direct LASIK via 254 track.
Tower, good morning, United
The Halty and hold.
RNAV Yankee from 8 approach.
United 2154,
that will be 2540 to Halty. That will be a parallel entry, left turns in the hold. On the missed approach, our MDA 650 for the MDA. 650 MDA.
Alamar clearance, Cessna 9750 Romeo on ground, west.
Or 9750 Romeo, Palmer clearance, go ahead.
Yes, I would like to open up my IFR flight plan to Brackett Airport, ready to copy.
Or 9750 Romeo, clear to Brackett Airport after departure, flight heading 245, radar vectors oceanside as filed. Maintain 3000, expect 6000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 6132.
Bracket, on departure, fly 245, radio vector to Oceanside asphalt, 3000, expect 6,000, 10 minutes after departure, frequency 119.6, transponder 1132.
Romeo, confirm the squawk 6132.
Squawk 613250 Romeo.
9750 Romeo, thank you. Contact ground for taxi.
Ground for taxi 50 Romeo.
Or 28 X-ray, say heading?
070 for 28 X-ray.
Alright, or 28 X-ray, I'm showing you on about a 084 course. Turn 15 degrees left.
15 degrees left, 728 X-ray. Picking up a little precip.
Full steady head into the terminal, monitor ground. Have a wonderful day with you.
Into the terminal, monitor ground, United 2154, we'll see ya.
Alamo ground, Cessna 9750 Romeo, ready to taxi on southwest side of the airport. With information, Charlie.
Niner 750 Romeo, Palomar ground, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
24 via Alpha 50 Romeo.
Back into the soup. And a little turbulence. Little bumps here and there. Updrafts right there. Get some thuds.
728 X-ray, turn right, direct SESB, and confirm you're looking for the Yankee.
Right turn direct SESB, and yes, I'd like the Yankee 26 approach, please.
428 X-ray, cross SESB at 5,000, cleared RNF, Yankee runway 26 approach.
Cross SESB at 5,000, clear for the RNAV 26, Yankee 26 approach, 728 X-ray. Okay, we'll activate the approach. Direct SESB. Cross SESB at 5,000. Okay, we briefly approach SESB, then 4,000 to NASIC. SESB, now look at SESB, NASIC, Ahihi, and Jezi. SESB, NASIC, Ahihi, and Jezi. NASIC 4,000, Ahihi 33. SESB 4,000 or 5,000, and then 4,000 to NASIC. 4,000 to NASIC. All right, in the soup. $4,000 in NASIC. Or 5,000 in SESB first. 5,000 to SESB. Minimums are 680, or MDA is 680. Then the soup. 5,000 to SESB. 2 miles to SESB. Now we're getting a little bit of bumps. A little bit of turbulence. Miles to SESB. And then down to 4,000 to NASIC. Alright, before landing checklist, gas on both undercarriage down lock, mixture slightly rich, props forward, seatbelts fastened, landing light on. $179 in 5 seconds. $179, down to 4,000, in the soup, down to 4,000, 179, down to 4,000, down to 4,000, in the soup, down to 4,000. 179, down to 4,000. Around that turn. Not too much. Down to 4,000. A little bumpy. Down to 4,000.
Alamar Tower, Cessna 9750, Romeo, holding short 24, IFR departure.
United 750, Romeo, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Down to 4,000.
24, clear for takeoff,
The NASIC, and after NASIC, 33 to Ahihi. 33 to Ahihi. After NASIC, 33 to Ahihi. Let's put the tower in, 128.2, 128.2. 128.2, towers in, down to 4,000. 4,000, tower is in. 680 for the NBA. Two, 5, 4, and 12. Put our flaps down at Ahihi. 4,000. 254, turn to 254. Two, 5, 4. 254. 254 Ahihi. 33 to Ahihi. 254, 33 to Ahihi. 254, 33 to Ahihi. 33 to Ahihi. 254. 254, 33 to Ahihi. Updrafts and downdrafts. 33 to Ahihi. 33 to Ahihi. 650 for the NBA. 33 to Ahihi. 33 to Ahihi. Under 110, flaps 10. 33 to Ahihi. 33 to Ahihi. 254, 33 to Ahihi. Jesse. 28 to Jesse, and I'll drop the flaps. 28 to Jesse. 28 to Jesse. 28 to Jesse.
050 Romeo, contact SoCal departure.
Contact SoCal departure, that's 119.60.
28 to Jesse.
Affirmative.
50 Romeo.
28 to Jesse.
SoCal departure, Cessna 9750 Romeo is 2,500, climbing 3,000.
28 to Jesse.
Third under 752 Romeo, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
1 minute to Jesse. 28
Climb
to
and
Jesse.
maintain 6,000, 50 Romeo.
28 to Jesse. Thirty seconds to Jesse. 28 to Jesse.
28 X-ray, contact Camarillo Tower 128.2.
Going to the tower, 728 X-ray. Camarillo Tower, Skyhawk 172, 8 X-rays on the RNAV 26 approach.
050 Romeo, turn right, heading 320, join Victor 23.
Right 230, 50 Romeo.
From 320, 320.
320, 50 Romeo.
At 28.
For 172, 8 X-ray, Camarillo Tower, wind 210 at 4, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26, 728 X-ray. 20s. $2,500 for 680. Runway in sight. Continue.
Air 9750 Romeo, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
128.1, 50 Romeo. SoCal approach, Cessna 9750 Romeo, which we have 5,000, climbing to 6,000.
Number 9750 Romeo, SoCal approach, downwind altimeter 299.6.
9650 Romeo, 299.6.
Ground 121.8. View of the
Bakersfield ground, November
Sim Heaven X-Roll
4508
Pro
Delta,
America Scenery.
Cessna 172, request traffic advisory to Manjave, Kilo Mike Hotel Whiskey, at 7,500 with X-ray.
Number 4508 Delta Bakersfield ground, departure frequency 118.8, walk 5752.
Departure frequency 118.8, squawk 5752, November 450 Delta.
Feedback right. Number 9750 Romeo, turn right direct Dana.
Try to slip.
Right direct Dina, 50 Romeo.
Slip, slip, slip. All right. Made it. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming along on this flight from Santa Maria to Camarillo. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this flight. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Number 1728 X-ray, taxi to parking via Charlie Foxtrot, monitor ground.
Taxi to parking via Charlie Foxtrot, monitor ground, 728 X-ray. Thank you, see you. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, we're at Camarillo.
Bakersfield ground, November 4508 Delta, ready to taxi to the active at the gas station.
Number 4508 Delta, runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo 450 Delta.
All right, let's have a little look at the scenery. Airport enhancement package. The Honda Jets. Let's go towards the fuel pumps and we'll set it or park it. All right, thanks everyone. Have a good one. See ya.